work for me today. I don't know, y'all. Good morning, Soil family. Just popped myself. Take it easy. Taking it easy last week. Good morning, Lion Crest. Y'all, I'm trying to fix this thing. I don't have a picture this morning. Good morning, EJ Milton. How you doing, Soil family? Let me see if I can get. I have technical difficulties every morning, huh? Every Monday. All right, let me turn this thing off. Ah, hmm. Okie dokie. How about we just do this with a regular camera? Good morning, Soil family. What is going on? It's Monday, y'all. Can y'all tell? I need to get my life right this morning. This thing said none of that fancy this morning. Let's just be plain about it. Let me jump in this chat so I can speak to some of these awesome people we have joining us this morning. Get y'all a little background music. So y'all ain't got to listen to me click, 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 right? All right, let me jump in this chat. What's up, Lion Crest? Good morning, Soil Brother. EJ Milton. What's up, Soil Family? Lavender for Love. Nightbot. Black Soil. What's up, Soil Family? So, the way this thing work, y'all, it will just skip everything that was posted before I got in here. Let me go back. I saw Just Dorsha earlier, the Hood Stead. Good morning, Soil Sisters. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. But yeah, I am editing a video that I have y'all beautiful shirts on during the video. We appreciate you. We appreciate you, Lion Crest. Can y'all hear me okay? Is the music too loud or I need to turn it down a little bit? Just a smidge? Let me get this thing right. All right. So, y'all, we're going to talk about something special today. Some of my little fur babies. So y'all know that we do raise rabbits. And somebody that is special to this community reached out to us because he is ready to journey with his rabbits. Okay, EJ, thank you for that. Thank you. Um, Let me go back some and ask. So how was y'all weekend? We had a beautiful weekend. I don't think I did much of anything this weekend. We did a little bit of yard work, just the little simple things, but nothing nothing spectacular to brag about. So this weekend we are going to visit. They call me Sunshine, and we are going to my sister-in-law's wedding. My husband's sister is getting married, so pretty excited to go and hang out with them. Let's see. First plant, one water. That's right. First live. I've been hearing your name so much in the gardening community and wanted to come check y'all out. We appreciate you, Soil family. We appreciate you. Weekend was relaxing, garden, and chill. Yeah, same here. Same here. What? You turned 50, the hood said. Ain't no way. What? Girl, I thought you was like not 50. Oh my goodness. Happy birthday, the hood said. Sorry we missed your birthday, but hey, we didn't miss it yet. Y'all make sure y'all wish Soil Sister, the Hoodstead, a very happy 50th birthday. It's a whole lot of 50s rolling in here this year. Y'all doing it. I love it. I love it. Especially when you getting ready to turn 50 or you 50 and you don't look a day over 40. So yeah, it's great. Just Dorsha, good morning, sis. How you doing? You had a great live yesterday, cooking. What I keep saying is, in the kitchen cooking with Dorsha. That was absolutely amazing. It was fun. Can't wait till next week. I mean, I know you go live on Wednesdays and now Sundays, but it's all great. It's all great. Wednesday was fabulous with just Dorsha, and now we have Sundays in the kitchen with Dorsha. Great. Hey, Creative Carla. Good morning, Soil Sister. I hope you are doing awesome. Psalm 148:6. Good morning. Yes, happy birthday, who is dead. I hope you enjoyed your weekend as we did. So yeah, let's talk about these rabbits, y'all. So anybody raising rabbits? So as I was saying, we got a call from uh, the godfather of gardening, Led Farmer. He is ready for rabbits. Like, how exciting is that? You know, it's a great feeling to be able to share what you've learned or help them with their experience or their journey with new, such as rabbits. How do I feel about rabbits? I think raising rabbits is probably one of my first or favorite things here on the homestead. I love, love, love growing fruit. I love growing tropical fruit, bananas. I leave the bananas to my husband. But I love the fact that we can grow our own bananas. Um, I love the mango and pineapple. Being able to walk out in the yard and get passion fruit. All this stuff is great. Guava is beautiful. But I love chickens. However, those rabbits, I love it. I love raising rabbits. So I seen his video about the rabbits and his new hutch. I want to have some and quail. Yeah. So I'm gonna talk about quail too because first, let me talk about quail first. The godfather of gardening. Yes, That's what Led Farmer is to the gardening community. He is the godfather of gardening. What is it? It's been 12, 13 years for him. So we gotta give him his props. He paved the way and he encouraged a lot of the content creators to start a channel, share what you know, share what you love, and what you got going on. And they have. And look at us now. Beautiful community. And a lot of it has come from one person encouraged or multiple people encouraged. And I've encouraged people to start their YouTube channel or do certain things and it worked. It's a beautiful thing. Share what you love because you never know how it may brighten somebody's day or you never know what it may do to somebody. So it's great. However, Led Farmer is ready for rabbit and we ready for him to have them. But yesterday, so my husband did process quail. I see quail, peekaboo. Yeah. He processed quail out Saturday, I think it was. He processed them up. He said it was so easy. He just went on and pulled the skin off. That way, you don't have to fight with those little feathers. And yesterday he fried quail. I should have uploaded the video. So I am gonna do a short. I'm gonna try to do a short on the quail. He fried the quail whole. Good morning, Andale. When I say delicious, My husband could be a little heavy on the seasoning, but it was good because the way he seasoned it, you had your crust still, even though you didn't have skin. So I like crust, I like skin. He fried the little quail. It had some nice sized breasts too, sitting up. It was crazy. So he only did a little short video after he fried it. Yeah. Good morning, Chime Boss. But it was delicious. It was delicious. I still had my crust. So however he cooked it, it had the crust, and it was nice and tender. Great. So I would definitely. And what I love about quail is we hatched our own quail. Um, and a friend gave us quail eggs. We hatched those quail, and now he can process the quail out. So you only want a certain amount of females per male. So I think it's 4 or 5 females for one male in a pen. So he butchered out a couple male. It was good. We can actually do that. We can actually do that. Thank you. There's so much encouragement and venture out. Yes, I've been doing chicken for meat and eggs for 4 years. Actually, garden 8 years. Yes, quail for meat. So I love the fact that I can go outside, get my own quail eggs out of the pen, and bring them in the house. I can either fry them for scrambled eggs for my husband, or I can um or I can hatch them out and have meat, for my family, or more quail for you know reproduction. So it's great. To me, you can't go wrong with quail. It is a learning experience, but it's a good learning experience. Do they remind you of Cornish game hens? Hmm. I don't know if I can say. I'm not sure. It's so much smaller than Cornish game hens, Cornish hen, but I don't know. As far as the taste, I don't think I can compare. We had to revisit that one with my husband Friday, but he said the breast meat tastes like chicken nuggets, but it was filling. So that one little baby quail satisfied me when I ate it yesterday. So, and it was fried, but I'm sure he'll stew some and see how that do. But it was great. So yeah, quail is definitely a go. Okay, how do quail eggs taste? I don't eat eggs at all. Chicken, no quail, duck, ostrich, anybody eggs. I do eat boiled eggs. So I'll eat like egg salad or deviled eggs or boiled egg, but I don't eat regular eggs, scrambled or fried or anything like that. So I'm not sure how quail eggs taste, but I hear that they are so rich in protein and they taste so much better. So a lot of people that have egg allergies, like chicken egg allergies, they say that they can eat quail eggs. So I think that's pretty neat. Hey, Pruitt, how you doing, Soil sister? Dan, what's up, Soil brother? So I think quail and rabbit are good. Groceries. Sorry I'm late. You are not late. You are here, and we are glad to have you here with us. So quail eggs can stop allergies. So that's what I hear. Quail eggs are good. People that have allergies to chicken eggs can eat quail eggs. So I think quail are good. Certain quails can always. Okay, pollen block. Okay. So we just started with quail a few months ago, but we had a live one night and we had two people on Freedom Quail Farm and Itty Bitty Homestead Committee. Itty Bitty specialized in rabbits. Freedom specialized in quail, and talked my husband into getting quail. He got them. He got an incubator. Within 2 days, we were hatching quail. 15, 16 days later. So it was great. Good morning, Urban Gardening Chronicle. So at first it was a little dicey. I was like, yeah, quail are suicidal and homicidal. So you gotta be careful with them because they fight each other. They peck each other, drag each other. I mean, they are wild. They jump and or break their neck. Or Quail just they do the most, but once you get the flow of hatching your own quail out, which take about 16 days, they usually start hatching out. You get eggs from quail in 6 weeks. Supposedly, you're supposed to get eggs in 6 weeks. So quail are gangsters, totally. Groceries, yes. Quail are totally gangsters. We lost a lot of quail, and it was to each other. But chickens are too apparently because I saw on Backyard Farmer Pet, she lost a chicken because the other chickens beat them up. Now I know chickens will beat chickens up because we have one chicken separated from all of our chickens because they keep beating her up. So apparently, Pet went out of town. She came back. One of her chickens were missing. Nothing went in her coop. Nothing came out of her coop. She saw feathers. Come to find out, her other chickens ate one of her chickens. So chickens are gangster too. But quail are very gangster. I mean, when a quail is hatching, they will grab it by the hair and drag it around the incubator. And there's nothing you can do because you can't open the incubator. But once you get the flow of hatching and raising your own quail, it's pretty good. A chicken fight. It was really a chicken fight. Yeah. So they can get very aggressive. It's something to do with the pecking order, or if a chicken is sick or something, they will get rid of it. So I'm not sure exactly why they need Vaseline. They need, yeah. So, but overall, I quail are pretty interesting. Chickens will kill another chicken if one is sick. Yes, a sick chicken can lure predators. Yeah. So she said she came home and she got a whole video. Backyard farmer Pat. She did a whole video about what happened to her chicken. She said, I see feathers, whatever. And then she was like, oh, I think that's a leg bone. And then one chicken was somewhere scratching. And she was like, oh, I see a head now. So if y'all want to see that video, go check it out. But I think it's interesting, you know, that chickens can do so much. Chicken got stomped out. Yeah, found him in the sidewalk, right? Yeah, yeah, that's what happened. But she was like, she just couldn't believe that her chickens ate one of her chickens. But it's survival. So back to rabbits. This is what rabbits do too. We got rabbits in November. I was excited. I know some people keep rabbits in the house, some people keep them outside. Good morning, Audrey. We keep our rabbits outside in a hutch off the ground. So the hutch is leveled with us. We don't have to bend or anything. We just go right in it, open it up. And they have a mesh wire floor. So all the pee and poop falls straight to the ground. When we go out there, we scoop that up and put it directly in the garden because it's cold. You don't snuggle. Ain't nobody dropping no link around here today. What's up, Snuggles? Glad to have you here. Um, you can use rabbit manure directly from the pen in your garden. So our garden is full of rabbit poop. But and it's great. What team no okra? Hey, David Hunt. Um TLC in the garden. Good morning, Soil sister. So we get rabbits and we waited a few weeks. So when you get rabbits, we got rabbits and they were at the age where we could breed them. But we waited a few weeks because we wanted them. The thing about rabbits, you can scare a rabbit, or just moving them from one place to another can kind of upset them a little bit. So if you give them time, they'll settle down. You can breed your rabbits. So we waited a few weeks before we bred our rabbits, and you get bunnies within 30. I think Sandy was 33 days or something. From the day we bred her, it was 33 days when she had babies, and they did good. Lala did good with her baby. Sandy did good with her. Sandy first litter was, oh man, I think 12, or is she? Sandy had a big litter. Good morning, homestead in the hood. But she lost a lot. It was her first litter. We do have that video of me helping Sandy when she had her first litter of rabbits. It freaked me out, but it was fascinating to see, her giving birth to her babies. And I was there to help, and she was gentle when she let me help her. I didn't want to help too much because what you don't want to do is impede on, hey, gather together homestead, on nature. These rabbits are designed to birth their babies, take care of them, and you don't have to do a thing. I mean, sometimes I go out there and Lala had her babies, and she got them all in the nesting box, and they are all doing great. You can tell that she feeding them, she keeping them warm. You don't have to do anything. But Sandy, with her first litter, I just so happened to catch her having her babies. I filmed it and freaked out a whole lot. So my husband did a voiceover. But just to think that you can get enough rabbit meat in a year to compensate for a cow is amazing. The cost, I mean, just think how much is a whole cow. I think somebody quoted us close to $4,000 for 1,000 pound cow or so. If I can pay 5%, 10% of that and get the same amount of meat out of a rabbit, of course some people gonna say, oh, but I like cow, I need my beef or whatever. Okay, so think about it. What if? We always keep the what if in our head. So if I can't get cow, if I can't get a pig, pork or whatever, and I have to resort to what I have in my yard, can my husband and I live, and my dogs live off of just what we have on our homestead right now? Most definitely. Most definitely. Good morning, hands in the dirt. We have enough fruit trees, over 100, vegetables. We have a whole meal in our yard. Chicken, well, we butchered our chickens out, so they are in the freezer. But quail, rabbit, eggs. We have potatoes, sweet potatoes. We have harvest collards and broccoli. That stuff is all in the freezer. We have fruit. We can make juice. We have sugar. We got sugar cane. We have stevia. So, you know, a whole grocery store out in the yard. And the purpose in that is so that we will be prepared. Yeah, yes, a food forest. That's exactly what it is. So to me, it's important to make sure we have and are prepared for everything. We have enough meat to where we can live off the land. So with our rabbits, rabbits can have babies every 30 days. Rabbits can produce what, up to 18, 19, they call them kits, every 30 days. Meaning, say if Lala had babies today, I can breed her today after she finished giving birth back to Thumper, and 30 days she'll have more babies. However, we don't breed rabbits as often. We try to space it out and give mom a break. So she'll have her babies, and we'll wait 6 weeks before we separate the babies from mom, and then we'll give her like another 2 week break to just adjust and have that break. Yeah, food by faith. Good morning, soil sister. Woo child. I'm glad we can't have babies every 30 days. Exactly. I mean, come on now. So we do give them a break though, because first of all, that's a lot of meat. Yes, give mom a break. That is a lot of meat. So normally we have two. Now we have three baby mamas out there. Let the rabbits get their snap back. Exactly, exactly. So we have three mamas out there now that we can breed with Thumper. So the thing with rabbits is you can breed. It's no such thing as incest or crossbreeding per se. We do raise New Zealand, which are heat tolerant. Even though I do give them ice blocks when it's extremely hot outside, just so they can lay on it, chew on it, or whatever they want to do to help keep themselves cool. Sometimes you'll see them with their head up against it because the ears is where they can cool off that fast. But we have three babies. I mean, three mamas in our breed program and one dad. So I like rabbit. It's delicious. It is hands in the dirt. I like rabbit. My husband did a good job cooking it. So the thing with we started with two. We purchased two female and one male as our breeding pair. And then once Lala Lala had babies, we wanted a black bunny to breed, put in our breeding program. So Lala had black babies. We kept one of her first black baby. You can actually breed that baby back to Thumper and not cross any of the genetics or mess anything up. So we did breed her to Thumper. So now we have supposedly three litters on the way in the next 3 weeks or so. That's a lot of meat. Each rabbit can have 18, 19 babies easily. So we usually get around 7 babies out of each. Sandy and Lala gave us 7 babies each. That's 14 babies. We do sell a few because that help pay for the feed and whatever they need, which they don't need much. Rabbits love to be left alone. Nice picture in the background. Yeah, those are some of Bobby's bananas. I can't wait to eat some. But and my husband will keep the fur because you can use the fur. They call it pelt. He'll salt it, put it in the freezer just to until he get enough or figure out what he want to do with them. So that's another thing, survival mode on the homestead. Keeping that fur because you may need to stay warm one day or have cover up, make a dress with it or something. But um, it's good to keep the fur too, and it's a process to keeping the fur, which we'll go over that. So, what is the best breed to get? So, because we live in Savannah and it's super hot here, it's the subtropics. We get New Zealand, which have a great meat to bone ratio. You get a lot of meat off them. They are good heat tolerant rabbits. So sweet. They are the cutest rabbits, but they are good for heat. So depending on where you live, the thing about rabbits, it's almost impossible to freeze them. They do real good in the freezing weather and the cold. It's the heat that they don't like so much. So we have a family of cocktails in the neighborhood that ate around my backyard. Like, yeah, we have we have rabbits that come and eat our lemon guava all the time. Well, our guava because they did eat off two of our bushes. What's the average weight of each rabbit once it's dressed out? I think about 2 pounds. I think about 2 to 3 pounds. I think is the heaviest, but right around 2 pounds. I think is the heaviest. I'm not even sure if my husband ever weighed the rabbits, but I think I read something that said around 2 pounds or so. Rabbit fur and beaver fur. Whee! Every time I hear you talk about rabbits and quail, it makes me want some. Yeah, we had quail yesterday. It was great. Are you, little Wissy? Wow, that's amazing. Well, you are definitely right beside us. And I think one of our tropical troops, one of our soil family members, headed to that area. So, yeah, we had a client down there not long ago. Well, that's good to know. That smart business, let them pay for themselves. Yeah, so that's what you want to do. Let them pay for themselves. That way, and it doesn't take much. Rabbits can get a bit expensive when you're looking for them, but sometimes you can find them at a good price. We try not to break the bank with them, but we do sell just, and we don't sell them all. So that's the thing. Our first litter was like, okay, we're gonna sell all these rabbits. So the next litter, you have to eventually say, okay, I'm not gonna sell all of my rabbits. I'm just gonna sell X amount, and then I'll keep the rest because you want to put some in the freezer, but of course you won't. You want to be able to offset some of that cost too. We have two wild quail that come back every night. Can't wait to eat them. Yeah, they letting you know they there. I am Central Florida. New Zealand would be good here if someone wanted to purchase. How would you? So, Central Florida. And let me tell you, because Dan Food Forest, he is out in Central Florida too, I think. But he just got New Zealand. He was supposed to get them from us, but we were not moving. We wasn't coming that way then. We do travel to Florida pretty often, so let me know if you come this way or some. Just email me. Sometimes we can work things out, but definitely check with Dan. He may be breeding his rabbits eventually or soon. And you may be able to get rabbits from him. If not, just email me. We might be able to work something out. They call me Sunshine. Another birthday. Soil sister. What is up? That's amazing. Is that pronounced little? Is I don't know. Let's see. They'll have to put it in the chat because I call it Little Wissy, Little Wissy, Little Wissy. They had the they had one of the popular seafood restaurants there. I can't remember the name of it, but used to see pictures and videos of it all over TikTok and everywhere. I forgot the name of it, but yeah, Little Wissy. So you can get 20 pounds every 30 days, um, or more. Yeah, yeah. So you can get about 20 pounds. And the thing about rabbit is it's high in protein. The protein in rabbit is higher than chicken, beef, or or anything. So you fill up faster off those 20 pounds than you would 20 pounds of chicken. If you get what I'm saying. I think I broke it down pretty good. I have a pop-up garden with 189 5-gallon grow bags. Wow. Be on Google. Oh, I'm gonna have to look you up then. I had to come pay you a visit. I've been there. I live in Hinesville for 2 years. Yeah, we used to work in Hinesville. Well, not work, but we had a client in Hinesville, so we would come down there every other week to clean. I've been through Little Wussy back in the days, going to Jessup to drive, and the police are different down there. Yeah, the police are way different. Good morning, Vanessa 16 and Auntie Ellen. What's up, Soil Sister? Make sure I'm not missing anything. But yeah, I think rabbits are a great addition. They do give you fertilizer. They give you a whole lot of meat, and they give you um, some type of protection. The pelt, we can't leave that out. You can always use that. Black tropical quail and dumplings take me back to the 80s. Grandma's cooking. Ooh. So I know this guy is raising quail and just butchered out quail too. So, AZ Highland Homestead, can you tell us how do quail egg taste compared to chicken egg? And if you are new here, let me back up some. If you type Soil Family one word in the chat, Nightbot will shout you out. If you type joke in the chat, Nightbot will drop a joke for you. All right, let me go down so I don't get too far behind. So AZ Allen Homestead was hatching out quail for the first time the same time we were hatching out quail. I had no clue what I was doing, but I was like, yeah, we probably butcher this first batch and then we'll get it together. But we actually did good. Javi, what is going on? I'm waiting on my recipe. I'm gonna remember that forever. Yeah, I'm waiting on that recipe. So yeah, Nick, he started with quail too at the same time. We started with quail, and it was quite, it's an exciting adventure hatching out your own quail, but it's amazing. It's amazing. Like I could not get my head past the fact that this little bitty egg, I can put it in a machine, for 16 to 18 days, and then I'll get baby chickens. Like, that is just so fascinating. Good morning, Ronnie Weaver. But I love it because that means I don't have to purchase eggs, I don't have to purchase chickens. All I need to do is make sure I have that male to fertilize those eggs, and you got chicken. So AZ Highland said the quail eggs are amazing, more rich, creamy, and flavorful than chicken eggs. So there you have it. There you have it. I think it's great. Hey, Latanya Lewis. Good morning, Soil Sister. We got more quail cages yesterday. So my husband, when he built the quail cage, at first he just had three huge um cages. And he said, well, maybe we'll just half it because they don't need much space. The good thing about quail, they don't need much space at all. So that's what he did. He put a board in there at the top, and we'll just put something there to catch the poop so it don't fall down quail under. And we got 6 cages for quail. So I think his cages are big enough to where he can keep 10 female and 2 male in each cage. So that's a whole lot of eating. Ooh, a lot of eggs, a lot of meat. Did you build your own quail hutch? My husband did build a quail hutch. I think you're talking to me, Urban Gardening Chronicle. My husband did build a quail hutch, and there is a video, which I probably need to separate the quail videos, put them in a playlist by itself. So, yes, ma'am, you will have it in your email this morning. Well, thank you, because I need that recipe. Let me tell y'all a little bit of something. Those lemon Oreo cookies, oh my God, those lemon Oreo cookies are amazing. Those things are the devil. Like, you can't talk about can't eat just one. Yeah, you can eat just the whole pack like that. I get the thin ones. I haven't bought them in a long time because Lord knows my waistline don't need them. But man, lemon Oreo, anything. Let me fix a lemon Oreo cake. Yeah, I need that recipe. I might make that cake this week. Don't worry, I'll do a video for y'all. Hey, Melissa Jameson, what's up, sister? I know you are listening in. Oh my goodness. I know AZ Highland is excited about his quail, and I think he keep it in his garage. Yes. So the good thing about quail is you can keep them in your garage. Some people raise them inside, so they take up very little space, but they smell like hell. I mean, at least mine do. I don't know. My husband said he think it was too many males, but I was like, these quail stink. They can stink up a place, but yeah, I think it's. I'm sure it's something we could probably put some barn lime down, try to help with that. But whew, boy, them little bitty things pack a big punch. Good morning, G Mama Groves, Foster Family Fun Homestead. Good morning, Soil Sister. I think we can keep 60 quail down. We got hatching time cages. Yeah. So the more the merrier. So that's the thing, you know. Chicken are good. Like chickens, I love having chickens. They all have their own personality. They fun to watch. They cool to have far as egg. But you have to have a rooster to be able to get more chicken. More chicken, whether you want to hatch your own chicken or for meat, because they do have dual purpose chickens. However, with the rooster comes the noise, and they can be very aggressive to the girls. So we don't have a rooster for chicken. Now we have quail. The rooster for the quail is a whole new ball game, so we don't have issues with them at all. So those are my favorite breads. Let me make sure. Time to grow. Good morning, Soil Sister. Listening and working. Hit the like button, y'all. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all smash that thumbs up for me. Yeah, I'm gonna make that that lemon cake. I think it'll be great. Lemon Oreos. Oh my god. I probably gained about 5 pounds just thinking about it. So that's gonna be good. We appreciate you. Hands in the Dirt said the vanilla Oreos for me. I don't care for the chocolate Oreos. It's just too much. The brown, I guess it's chocolate. With two brown cookies. If I do get those, I need the double stuff because I need all of that filling on the inside. But those lemon Oreos hit different. So I'm gonna bake a cake. Yeah, we're gonna bake a cake with those. Now I need some cookies. I know, right? What are we talking about? Quail, cookies, or rabbits? So I think I hit just about everything. So the exciting part about the rabbits is, oh yeah, they stink and those quail, funky little rascals. Who got vanilla Oreos? You probably had to go to Hands in the Dirt House for that. Oh my goodness, yes, vanilla Oreos. I think we own something. We own something. So I have to take dessert. We're going to see Just Dorsha in a couple weeks, and somehow she gave me dessert as my job. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what, Dorsha's so fancy. When you bougie, you got to make sure you come correct. So we can't just show up like, hell yeah, we just brought this. So yeah, I'm trying to think of something. Put more fans on them. Here and dry, 15% humidity, the fan on them. The mature dry out. The manure dry out nearly immediate. So we have our quail outside in our quail hutch. I mean in the rabbit hutch. We have four hutch out there, four housing units out there. Three are for rabbit and one is for the quail. So it's not so bad. I mean, I don't know. Then I'm just sensitive, so I'm just used to not smelling any poop at all. Like you do not smell the chickens at all. You do not smell the rabbits at all. But then the quail, I was like, whoo, that was some funky loaf. Yeah, like that. The mint Oreos though. Yeah, I like the mint Oreos, but not like the lemon. Oh my goodness. But I'm gonna bake that cake. We're gonna see what that thing get like. So, um, making sure I didn't skip anybody. Good morning, Soil Family. Talking about all three exactly. All right, Dorsha, you have a great day. We appreciate you. Today I am doing a glass of water, and no meat Monday with Tina. Drank a glass of water and no meat. That's interesting. At first I was like, I can do that. But I could do that. Because if I made some garden meat, I could eat a salad. It just can't be meat from an animal, but it can be meat from your garden. So that's doable, Andale. That's real doable. Garden meat. Y'all got me eating my birthday cupcakes before 10 a.m. in the morning. Hey, you just turned 50, girl. Enjoy that cupcake. Happy birthday. I mean, sound like a good breakfast to me. I eat fried chicken for breakfast. We are talking about getting rabbit again. Rabbit, I love rabbit, and quail does taste good. I love raising rabbit. As long as my husband cooking, I'm good. No complaint at all. I am good with it. Long as my husband, so we have a process here to where I raise the rabbits, or I go out there because they learn people, and they want to they want you to touch them. They want to crawl all on your hand and whatever. So the rabbits, I bond with them. They are used to me. I have fun with them. But when it comes time to process them, totally my husband's job. I stay out of the way. I stay in the house. I mind my own business. But I understand the process. It's not that I'm against it or I have an issue with it or anything. You know, these are skills we definitely need. But I trust the process. So I'm going to do a meatless Monday with you all. I need to do that. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start doing a meatless Monday, but I'm gonna have garden meat. That way, I mean, I can cook meat for my husband and I'll do perfectly fine. But I'm definitely gonna start implementing that in our diet because when we go to the Naked Beach here, during the summer. We got to be right. So I think it'll be good. I'm gonna talk to my husband and I'm gonna do that, and I'll just make meatless meat for him. And what did I do? Something just popped up. I'll just make meatless meat for him, and we'll see how that work out. So it sounds fun. So what are we talking about this morning? We were talking about rabbits. So I'm sure you all already subscribed to Led Farmer and see that he is on a journey for rabbits. So we were just talking about a couple things about raising rabbits and how I feel about raising meat rabbits. So we do raise rabbits for meat, pets, fertilizer, and pelt. So I think rabbit, if you can have rabbits wherever you live, I think rabbits are absolutely amazing. They serve so many purposes for very little cost. So I think it's a great addition because Time and Grove have rabbits. They they got rabbits from us and they are in Virginia. So we went to Virginia a couple months ago. They wanted rabbits. We packed up rabbits and we took them with us to Virginia. And Time and Grove got her first rabbits. Now, as you all see, she got another baby that she was trying to name. So y'all make sure y'all check out her community tab because she is working on naming her baby. I shouldn't have put a name in there, but I did because I couldn't help myself. But yeah, that baby is so cute. Oh my goodness. I should have left that up to y'all the name. But and Dale had a cute name too. So y'all get over there and check that out. Bobby the Butcher. Yeah, he is the butcher. He actually butchered out all of our meat birds too because I was not feeling good at all. I tried to help him, but I could not. I didn't have the energy or anything. So he actually butchered out all of the meat birds on his own too. And he did great. You know, our meat birds are not the size that they they should have been. But hey, we got chicken in the freezer, so I'm happy. And I love my chicken. Okay, so yeah, how long have you raised rabbits? So about 6 months, I want to say. We've only been on YouTube about 8 months, and yeah, about 6 months. We've had rabbits now about 6 months, I want to say, and I absolutely love it. We did have to build. We built a grow out pen, so we have two separate hutch. We have a breeding pair hutch or breeding program hutch, and then we have a hutch for the babies to grow out. So yes, don't forget to drink your water. Stay hydrated, flush your system, all that good stuff. I can do meatless Monday. I can do meatless Monday too. My husband cannot do meatless Monday, but I can do meatless Monday. So yeah, my husband will be like, "Yeah, you better give me my meat." Hey, Miss Evans from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Sounds great. This is so cool that we can join together for our health. Yes, yes. So we should do that. So you said T Nog is doing the meatless Mondays. So I think that'll be great. Oh, I had shrimp already. That's all right. That's all right. You can always start. You can start now. So just because you had shrimp for breakfast, I mean, or start next week. You know, you're already on the road. Start next week, but it's never too late. Or save it for tomorrow. Do meatless Tuesday, and then next week you can do meatless Monday. That'll work too. Hey, Gina versus Gina. We love our rabbits. Yeah. So, Carla, I want you to stay focused on the what if because I know it's not easy to think. You know, you'll get rabbits all the time, and you will fall in love with every litter of rabbit you get. But you cannot keep each and every rabbit as a pet because you it's gonna cost you more to feed all of these rabbits than it do to feed you and your husband. So think about the what if. It's healthy meat in the freezer. And it's gonna always reproduce. You're gonna always get more and more. So look at the big picture. They are cute. They are fun to have, but they serve a huge, very important purpose. Meat in the freezer, right? Hey, family, listening and headed to work. We appreciate you creating with Keita. Good morning. I did give time to grow a possible name. Yes. So y'all get over there and give time to grow some names. Of course, you should have put that name in there. When I saw her, I was like, yeah, be right back again. Diaper doodle. So let's see. So yeah, I think if you, what the purpose in it is, I think if you can have rabbits on your property, I think it is great. Um, I think it's a great addition to your farm, your garden, your yard, your family, because it does serve so many purposes. And, it's not costly. They are not needy animals. The babies, now we have a bunch of babies in our grow out pens. Um, I think three of them are sold, of course. One person, I think we have three that's going out. I know Lead Farmer is getting two because he's getting a breeding pair. But the babies tend to eat a lot, but they are growing. The adults, we fill their buckets, we'll fill their feeders up and water, and you don't even have to go back there and look at them for a week at a time. But we go out there every single day. We check on all of our quail, all of the rabbits. We have to feed the babies every day. Same thing with the chickens. Like we don't have to go and do anything for our chickens for 2 or 3 or 4 days at a time because they have enough food and enough water. We just have to collect eggs daily. So it's not work at all to raising rabbits, to meat, chicken, the quail. Awesome. Yeah. Hey, sis, how you doing? Thank you for stopping in, Soil Sister. We appreciate you. Breeding hutch, the boom boom room. Yeah. So the thing with the breeding hutch, so let me explain that some because you can mess your rabbits up by doing that wrong. Listening, not chatting, thinking about rabbits. Sherry B, it's a good move. It's a good move. So when we breed our rabbits, we take, so they are all separate. Everybody got their own little house. Sandy got hers, Lala, Lulu, and Thumper. We have Thumper in the smallest cage because when Lulu, Lala, and Sandy have babies, we need to be able to put a breeding box, a nesting box in there. So simple. It's just a box with an open space. They can get in. You put a bunch of hay in there and a bunch of straw in there, and they do great. They will just stuff it in there or throw it around, and they will collect all of this straw in their mouth until their mouth is packed out. They will jump in the box and they will build their own nest. The day before or the day that they have babies, they will pull chest hair and stuff it in the hole of this box, the hole that they create with the straw. And they put hair in there to keep the babies warm. Now, if it's hot, they pull less hair. If it's cold, they pull a whole lot of hair. So they have sense enough to know how to take care of their babies. If it's cool at night, you go out there and they got them covered up. It's so nice and warm inside there. If it's warm during the day, you go out there and they pull the hair off the babies so they can get air. So they are very smart little animals. But we take the female out and take her to the male. You never want to put the male in the female cage because they can be a bit aggressive and they could take them out. They can castrate them, they can hurt them bad. So you don't want to put the male in the female cage. You want to take the female out of her cage and put her in the male cage, and that's where all the business happens. Yeah, she got to go to his house. So, whew. My husband is like that too with his meat. Yes, yeah. So definitely want to be careful with those rabbits. We love our rabbit too. Yes. So Lavender for Love has a rabbit and another rabbit coming. Wolves within. Good morning, Soil Family. Make a frozen cheesecake. Make a frozen cheesecake and top it with strawberries for your bougie dessert. Hmm. Frozen cheesecake. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I probably have to do a poll for a dessert because I don't know what to do. Need another one, Sherry. It's that time. You need another rabbit, right? But don't forget to drink a gallon of water. We all might be in the restroom later today. Yeah, yeah, and that's okay. Hands in the dirt. Have a good day. That God is calling you. I know that's right. I take a gallon jug to work daily. Um, let's see. So, what else about rabbits? We feed them a lot of. They like that alfalfa hay. We give them pellets, but like I said, we give the girls. They have a little basket on their door. Our breeding pad. We just give them pellets, and they work through it over a week or so, and then I'll just fill it up as they get low. But I constantly give them hay because they love to eat hay, and they have treats somewhere, some little apple sticks or something. They love to chew on something. So I saw a lot of people telling Led that the rabbits were gonna eat the hutch. Well, as long as he give them something to chew on, they not gonna eat through it. They may chew on it like our rabbits chew on the nesting box, or sometimes they chew on the side of the hutch, but it's not like they gonna eat their way out of it. So it won't hurt anything. But I think he'll be good with keeping chew toys in there for them. We have ducks, geese, squirrels, and all sorts of wildlife in our yard. We feed them to keep them coming back, just in case. That's right, Andale. That's smart. That is so smart. Brampton Gardner, what's up, Soil Sister? Look, Brampton Gardner got me thinking about rhubarb. I totally don't get rhubarb. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I do not get rhubarb at all. Like, to me, it's like eating celery, but rhubarb pie, a dessert. I had to try rhubarb because I don't get that one. But yeah, so but I'm willing to try it. That's me. I am willing to try it. Auntie Ellen said, "Peace, love, and blessings to all. Gotta go. Have a wonderful day, Aunt Ellen. We shall see you in these YouTube streets and Instagram." Grace the guard. Good morning, Soil Sister. Oh, she gotta go to his house. Yeah, she gotta go to his house. Yeah. Wow. I didn't know female. Yeah, they protective over their home. And it's all about the babies and making sure a home is taken care of. Like the rabbits, they all have now on cheesecake. They all have their own personalities. Like we learned that Lala is a neat freak. She loved to keep her house clean. One love and good morning to everyone. Sherry, I got my awesome water bottle, and the sports is doing my Saturday hike. Great. I'm glad you got your water bottle, XDMC. We appreciate you and all that you do. Um, the rabbits. I forgot what I was saying about rabbits, but anyhow, yeah, you want to take the rabbits. You want to take him, her to his house just so. Oh, I was saying that Lala. I will take the hay out there and just throw it in her cage. Any kind of way. I don't make sure it's neat. Anything. I just throw it in there. Lala will instantly come and start picking up all of the hay and taking it inside the box. When you go out there, you don't see not one piece of hay inside that cage. She got it all stuffed nice and neat in that box. Sandy, she a little more messy. She don't care. She don't keep her house as clean as Lala. She just like, yeah, whatever. You throw that hay in there, she like, okay. She might take a little bit and put it in the box, just enough, but she do not care for keeping her house as clean as Lala. Lala don't like that mess. She'll look at you like you crazy when you make a mess in her house. If we go to get only one male, one female, can they just stay in the same cage together? So Psalm 146. The thing about them staying in the cage together is they breed like rabbits. So you really don't want them together because even when she have her kids, you want her to have her privacy and that separation so that he doesn't bother her or the kids. So you definitely want to keep them separate. And he doesn't need much space. He just need enough space to be, I'd rather like to stretch out. But and I'm gonna take y'all back there when I'm gonna do a live in a couple days, and it's gonna be back there in the hutch so I can show you everything. But you definitely want to keep them separate, and you want to be able to control how many babies you have because remember, you breed them today. Within 30 days, in 30 days, you'll get a set of kids. You may get five, you may get one, you may get 12, you may get 16. But that same day she have those babies, if he in that cage with her, they breed that same day she have those kids. So guess what? In 30 days, you get more rabbits. So you can't separate, you shouldn't separate your rabbits for 6 weeks. In 4 weeks, she having babies again. So on top of those 4 week old babies, you got newborns. So it can get kind of messy and you know, they start coming out of the box at about 3 weeks or so. They'll start hopping around and coming out of the box. So you don't want a bunch of babies too soon. So within 4 weeks they have babies. We separate ours at 6 weeks. They like chewing, especially the bark of a stick. Yep. So we just put a piece of a stick in there or something and let them have it. It doesn't taste like celery. Okay. So is it sweet, Brett Gardner? Rhubarb is fire. You cook it down. It's just mushy. I have to try that. I don't know. Got a late start today. Misplaced country girl. Good morning, Soil sister. Um, so yeah, I wouldn't keep them together, but yeah, I've never gotten rhubarb either, but maybe we have it all wrong. I don't know. I'm willing to try it too. Yeah, I hear people say rhubarb, strawberry rhubarb pie or something, and I'm like, okay. But then when I see it, I'm like, oh, that's red celery. Why are we putting that in a pie? Or why are we making dessert with it? And I see it a lot, and I hear that apples and rhubarb is like a great combination, but I've never had it, so I don't knock it. But yeah, when I see it, I see celery. So, can you keep two females together in one hutch? Um, you can keep two females in one hutch, but what we found is we put Sandy and Lala in the hutch together one time just to move them for a few minutes. And I think Lala was beating Sandy up. So that's another thing. Like I think when they carrying their kids, they are so overprotective and so careful or cautious. You know, it's just better to keep them all separate. So I know people have colony rabbits. They keep them in a colony where they just have a pen and they dig in the ground and that's where they have their kids or whatever. But we just keep them separate because we put Sandy and Lala together just for them few minutes, and Lala was ripping Sandy apart, like pulling all her hair out. It was crazy. So, and they were both pregnant, so we just had to quickly separate them. And but yeah, it was going to get nasty real fast. Um, we about to grow like celery fast. So I would definitely keep them separate just to be safe because you're not gonna be sitting there babysitting them the whole time. But yeah, it's sweet when you dump all the sugar. Tart like cranberries. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to try that. Again, I'm sorry if I missed it, but how many rabbits should one start with, and how many quail? So, um, quail. I guess I would say, are you gonna hatch your own quail? Because if you're gonna hatch your own quail, I would try to get at least 50 to 60 eggs, just because it's that addictive. Um, and then you gotta count. You gotta think. Not you don't normally get a 100% hatch rate with quail, and all won't survive. So you want to leave space for loss. If you gonna buy quail, I would definitely have about five quail, five female and one male in each pen. You can't have too many male in one pen because the male will they'll fight too. So rabbits, we started with two female and one male, and like within 30 days you can have 20 rabbits. So once those two female have babies, it multiplied quick. So I would start with, at least one female and one male, but no more than two to start with, no more than two females. And that one male can service um, both females. You just breed them. We give our boy a little break. We'll breed one. Well, we did breed Lulu because this is her first litter, and Lala on the same day with Thumper. But then we gave him a break, and then we bred Sandy. So I would breed the females back to back, like one today and one tomorrow. So, and they say every 12, you breed them today, 12 hours later, you should put them back in the cage together to make sure you want to get five fall offs. We usually get our five fall offs and we're pretty good. So this time we did, you can get a bigger litter if you rebreed in 12 hours. So we did try it this time. Rhubarb has a tangy flavor, but adds the right flavors. I'm gonna have to try that. I'm definitely gonna have to try that. Because Sandy was making a mess in her house. Exactly. Sandy is very messy. Very messy. Like Sandy will poop in her cage and lay in it. Like Lala is super clean. It's crazy. I get a birthday pie every year except this year. It's got apples, rhubarb, and strawberries in it. Delicious. Hmm. And I never see. I probably have to go to the organic market or health food store and get rhubarb because I never see it, or I just don't pay it attention, or I see it and I automatically assume, oh, that's just celery. I gotta do better in life. Do they stink? Would they stink up your house? So the rabbits. Are we talking about rabbits out smoking? Um, to me, rabbit urine stink. People raise rabbits in the house, but I don't think. I think they use something to saturate, maybe kitty litter or something. But let me tell you how I feel about rabbits. Rabbits, the urine stink. The pellets don't stink. The poop don't stink at all. But rabbits pee like a gallon. They drink a lot of water. But when they pee, it's like one whole gallon. I promise you, I can probably fill up a gallon container if I caught the rabbit pee. That's how much they pee. That's a lot of urine. So I don't know about that. But yeah, people do. Lavender Faluck should keep her rabbit. Lavender Faluck is your rabbit inside or outside? Hey, all net Fifi. I don't know if I spoke to y'all. But good morning. Sorry if I missed anybody. It is not my intention. Callie Homestead with Pooh Bear. What's up, Soil Sister? So, I mean, Darth X, good morning, Soil Family. I think, well, I know Led Farmer gonna do great with his rabbits. I think he'll thoroughly enjoy having rabbits, you know, on his homestead to add to his chickens. But it's good to have alternative source of meat. He's inside, fat and happy. Yes, so Lavender Faluck keep her rabbit inside. I don't think I'm sure if she had an issue with the smell or anything, it would be outside. But we had our rabbits inside for like one day, and I was in the bedroom, and the rabbits were in here in the studio, and I was in the back of the house in the bedroom, and one of them peed, and I could smell it all through the house, and I was like, yeah, you gotta go outside. So our rabbits are outside, and like I said, we have the mesh bottom cage. so it can all go right on the ground. And we just take a shovel, scoop it up, and keep it moving. Easy peasy. I think at 10 weeks, my husband can butcher rabbits out, meat in the freezer. He'll take the pelts, he'll salt it, roll it up, put it in a bag, put it in the freezer until he get enough to do what he want to do with them. So it's great. Good morning. I'm here listening. So much information on raising rabbits. Yeah, I mean, they are not hard. Backyard farming with Ashley. Good morning, soil sister. They are not hard to raise at all. You know, rabbits are very easy animals, very calm, sweet. They will learn. Like when my rabbits are born, I go out there every single day. I think our first litter, we did a video every week as the rabbits grew up. I have a playlist for rabbits. I will go out there every day, pick those rabbits up, turn them over, I check their belly and hold them every single day for about 2 months. I picked those rabbits up. And I wanted them to be used to people because some of our rabbits do go are sold as pets. So when somebody come and pick the rabbit up as a pet, I don't want the rabbit to be wild and crazy and scratching them. And so I try to tame them so that they are very calm, and they usually do pretty good. I can usually take that rabbit and set it right on somebody's chest, and they hold them, and they'll get used to them, and they take their pet home. But I love for my rabbits to be calm. I want to taste rabbit meat first before I attempt to raise them for meat. I don't know if the store brought will taste different from organic raised. So probably would, Fifi. So let me tell you, I mean, I know all taste buds can be different. My husband stewed rabbit and it tastes just like chicken, stewed chicken or smothered chicken. We have a video where he smothered the chicken. I mean the rabbit, it was delicious. Um it was good. And my mind was messing with me, so I couldn't just bite it because I felt like I'm biting one of my rabbit legs. But that's just my weird brain. And then a couple days later, um, a few days later, he fried rabbit, and it tastes like pork chop to me. Fried pork. It was delicious. I mean, amazing the difference in the taste. But like I said, those are my taste buds. It may be different for you, but I'm sure the store bought rabbit and organic home raised rabbit is a big difference. But you can buy rabbit like here. Check your farmers market. I'm not sure where you live, but I'm sure there's a farmers market near you. And sometimes they sell, rabbit. They sell rabbit meat here. You can buy the rabbit meat by itself already clean. And I think it's like 16, $17 for a rabbit. Is it worth it? Yeah. To me it's worth it because the protein, like my husband and I can eat probably 2 meals off. Oh, Boston. Okay. We can probably get 2 meals out of one rabbit. My husband eat a lot of meat, but the protein is high, so you fill up quick. It's not like eating chicken. You just keep eating. The protein in the rabbit is higher than chicken. Same with quail. Good morning, Kettle Kitchen. How you doing, Soil brother? Let's see. I watched that video and Bobby cooked that rabbit. Your reaction was priceless. Yeah. I was a little worried. Like I could not. I cooked rice because I was like, let me cook some rice. That way I can have I wanted to taste the rabbit by itself, but I wanted to make sure I had something to ease my brain, my mind. And at first I was like, okay, you can just pick it up and bite it. It's just like a little leg quarter. But it's a little leg quarter. And I'm like, oh, that's my rabbit. So, and then I kept laughing and joking about it. I was like, I gotta stop thinking. They're not my pets. They are a source of meat. But yeah, it was kind of freaking me out a little bit. But it's good, it's good. And I love the fact that it's they reproduce so much. So they definitely serve a great purpose. Now, when you get a rabbit in your breeding program that's a bad mom, because sometimes you get these violent moms or aggressive moms that take the whole litter out and tear everything up. They can be very aggressive and mean. They can throw that litter box around and rip the cage up as if a werewolf came through there. But um, sometimes you just give them another chance. And if she is still aggressive with her litters and taking her whole litter out, I will get rid of her. But let me tell you what I think is fascinating. I do have a birthing video in our playlist where Sandy had her babies. I'm still struggling to eat rabbit, but I tear up some rabbit jerky. Yeah. Um, but Sandy had her babies, and I helped her deliver her babies. So I was freaked out. I didn't know what to do. Like, should I put my hand in there and help her? But she was so calm about it. Some of her babies were born and they didn't make it. They were already gone. And I didn't know if I should take them and dispose of them or just leave them for her. So in the wild, they eat the deceased babies because they don't want anything to track the rest of the babies. But I wasn't sure if Sandy would do that, and I didn't want to just leave them there. So I took the babies out to get rid of them for her. But yeah, get your mindset right. I have to eventually process them myself. And Fifi, same with me. Even though I let my husband do it, I still have to think, what if my husband is sick or hurt or away and I need to feed myself? I still have to learn this skill and get my mindset right. It was the same way with the chickens. It's a mindset. Get your mind right, learn that skill because you never know when you may need it. You may need to butcher that rabbit out for your family. I cannot just sit and depend on my husband, even though I do depend on him. I still need these skills for us too, because I may be the one that need to go out there if he is down to make sure we eat. So it's definitely an important skill. But the good thing about rabbits, when they birth these babies, when I went out there after Lala had her babies, the babies were in the nest and no blood. And I'm like, oh, Lala had her babies. I mean, it was amazing. And I said, well, that it was clean, it was good. But then a couple days later, when Sandy had her babies, it was like a massacre. I'm like, all this blood, they clean up so well. It is amazing. So don't underestimate those rabbits. They will handle their business. They'll do their thing. Our female ripped our male. We learned a valuable lesson when we started 9 years ago. They are temperamental, nice to nasty sometimes. Yes, yes. You have to learn your rabbits, but you definitely want to make sure you keep her home, her sacred spot. That's her personal space. Don't take him there because he gonna have problems if he do. That's why I say it's good to separate them. We have the girls in bigger cages, and then we have him in a smaller cage. But we need that space for the nesting box. We need to put a nesting box in. We want her to stay home and take care of her babies and not feel overwhelmed because we got to move her to a bigger cage. So it worked out perfect. It's once you get that system, it's no problem. So now I know I go out there in 8 weeks, and where 6 weeks I move those babies over. In 8 weeks I go in and take her down to him, let her spend a couple minutes. I stand there and watch him, and he do his thing. So get those 5 fall off. And when I say breed like rabbits, quick, fast, in a hurry. When he ready, she ready, it's good to go. But they'll chase, and now they got a smaller cage, so Thumper don't have to chase the girls so much. Get those 5 fall off, and you good to go. Good morning, Spring Meadow Farm and Garden. I hope you are doing well, Soil Sister. We talked about that all the time, and he's a great teacher. Yes, projects together just in case. So that's my thing. So I'm gonna go back a little bit. Good morning, Soul Power, aka Gamed Up Kennels. What's up, Sawyer brother? I'm giving myself an elderflower facial mask. That sounds interesting. She did that when we were breeding them. Yes, they want a good match. Yeah, so you got to pay attention to them because I think did Lala bite Thumper or was it Sandy? One of them bit Thumper. My husband was like, she biting him on the back, and I was like, no, she ain't biting him, but she was biting him. So you definitely need to watch them when they breed. And I watch for those five fall offs because once I get those five fall offs, I'm like, okay, she can go back home now. So yeah. What do you recommend for an incubator? So we have just some basic incubator. It's called the S56 or A56 or something from Amazon. It was fairly cheap, 100-ish dollars, and it worked great. Once you learn it, and that's what I recommend anybody. When you get an incubator, play with it. Before you put eggs in it, play with it. Definitely let it run for a day or two before you even put eggs in it. But you want to play with it and make sure you got it. You know all of your buttons and what it do. But I think it's called the S56. It got a turner on it. We take the turner out on day 15 and just place them down on the ground. But now I know how to take the incubator apart to clean it. It's a breeze. I love it. It's great. You can put 56 eggs in here. We did have 12 eggs in there. So it's a nice incubator. We just keep it set up in here. You don't even hear it. I'm sorry if I'm asking too many questions. Never, never. That's what we're here for. And if I can't answer it, I'm sure somebody in the chat can answer it, or we can get it answered. So you are never think that you are asking too many questions. I'm up north. How would this rabbit thing work in the winter? Perfect. Out smoking, rabbits love cold more so than they like the heat. So we had to find rabbits that could do great in the heat. We have no issue at all in the winter. We don't even worry about our rabbits in the winter. It's the heat. 100-degree days. The humidity here is whew, crazy. So it's the heat. They will do great up north in the winter. Actually, they will do way better in the winter than they do anywhere in the summer. Wait a second. You said five fall offs? Look, they get those five fall offs. I mean, I might stand out there 30, 45 minutes. Five fall offs. It don't take them but a second. Don't take them but a second. He'll go lay down and get himself together, and he right back on them. So yeah, rabbits like cold weather. They have a lot of fat on them in the winter. Yes, they love cold. So, what's up, Sunday Backyard Farmer? Great video. Getting that garden together. I thought I was going to have to bring Bobby up there so he can help you. But you're getting it together. Yes, the heat will kill them. And don't use heat lamps on them. Yeah, so we don't use heat lamps or anything. I mean, believe it or not, y'all, you would be surprised at how warm it is inside that nest. We give her straw or hay, she will line that box with it. She'll pack it down. It's amazing. I have shorts and videos of how they cram all that hay in their mouth until it's this big. And get in that box, she will pack that hay down. And then when she get closer to having her babies, she will start pulling hair from her chest around her neck, like Sandy pulled all the hair from around her neck when it was cold outside. She had a naked neck. But they will pull hair from around their neck, the fur. When you look in that box, it look like a bunch of cotton. All it is the fur from the mom. Those babies are in there. When you stick your hand in there to check their bellies to make sure they eat, they are so warm. It's crazy. So if you put heat lamp in there, you're going to overheat them. You'll fry them. So you just let mom do her thing. It's crazy. Will quails stink up the house? I'm going to say yeah. I'm gonna say yes, quail will stink up the house because quail will stink up the house. So what you don't want to do with quail is you don't want to put use pine shavings. We use pine shavings in our chicken coop, but I think that's what killed a lot of our quail because we were using pine shavings. So instead, we use the blue mechanic paper towels. We put them in the bottom of the brooder box, and we just clean it out every day. But yeah, they stink. They went outside every day. I was like, yep. Every day I got up and I set them right outside in the yard, and at night I brought them back in. But they stink. Quail stink. That's my opinion. I don't know. They smell bad. Terrible. I have one male New Zealand cross. I'm looking to find a local breeder to purchase three female. So where are you located? Um, yeah, New Zealand. I love my New Zealand. Your channel was inspirational. Well, thank you. We appreciate you. But I love having New Zealand. I think that was they have somebody in Savannah brings Flemish giants, but the Flemish giants are huge and they eat a lot. So we are learning to be self sufficient and in Atlanta. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness, when are we coming out there? Email me, gamed up because we are coming. I think we coming out that way this weekend. I think, but email me and I'll check into it because we have a few female. I don't know if we have three available, but email me and I'll check it out. Good morning, Cassandra Dominic. How you doing, Soil sister? But I don't know if we gotta come through Atlanta. I don't know where we're going. We're going somewhere this weekend, and we may be able to get you some rabbits. But I'm trying to think because I did not look at my route that I'm going. But yeah. So let me tell y'all a little bit about who we are. I am a 24/7 housewife. I am a homemaker. My husband, we do have our own business. So my husband worked for us, meaning me. But yeah, just email me. I have an email, yeah, and we'll talk about it. There's my email address. I plan on getting Flemish Giants. My neighbor had one. Yeah, so my thing with the Flemish Giants, like they get big and they eat a lot. So we don't want to spend a lot of money on feeding the rabbits. So we went with what's good for our area and what's good for our pockets because not that we can't afford to feed them, we want to move towards being self-sufficient, get things that's self-sustainable. So the New Zealand work out great. They don't eat a whole lot of food, plus what we sell help feed our rabbits, so they pay for themselves. Same thing with chickens. When you get chickens, you want to sell some eggs because you want that to help pay for the chickens. Everything you want everything to help one another. So that's how that work out. But I said I was gonna vlog a day with myself of what I do. I am a housewife, and I know a lot of people they think that housewives just sit at home and enjoy life. Well, some of them do. They just sit home with their feet up, they get their nails done, their hair done. I'm not that type of housewife. I have duties, I have jobs. We have a 1 acre homestead, and it's constant work. I'm up at 6 a.m. My husband works most of the time 5 days a week, and he is usually up before I am. I get up right after him. 6 a.m. I'm up and feeding the dogs or getting myself together first. Get myself together because I need to brush my teeth, wash my face, sit there for a few minutes and think. I have a schedule. That is the only way I can get things done is my schedule. I feed my dogs. I let them out. If I have meat birds, I usually let the dogs back in before I go and mess with the meat birds because I let the meat birds out so they can free range while I clean up and feed them. But I have to feed chickens, rabbits, quail, check on everybody. We have over 100 fruit plants, vegetables, herbs, very little flowers, but we do have some. So I'm out checking the plants, watering the garden, seeing, observing, staring at the watermelon for hours every day. But my job is to keep the house straight. I cook, clean, wash clothes, whatever it is that need to be done in the house so that my husband doesn't come home and have to wash his own clothes, fix his own plate. I mean, I guess I call myself that old school type of woman since day one. My husband doesn't have to fix his own plate. Sometimes he do because he wants to. He doesn't have to take his plate back to the kitchen because that's my job. I do that. Now, that life ain't for everybody. And everybody don't look at it the same way, or they don't feel like, I should have to fix my husband's plate or collect my husband's plate and wash the dishes, or I cook so he can clean, and to each his own, whatever work in your house. This is what work in our house. My husband pay the bills. I don't hurt for anything. I don't know what the bills are here. I don't even care to know what they are. I don't want my husband to have to worry about sweeping the floor. I'm sure he doesn't care to have to worry about having to sweep the floor or cook dinner. So this is how we live, and it worked for us. And you have to do what worked for you. But being on a homestead, it's a lot of work. And if we don't work at it, now we do a lot of gardening and things with the animals together because it takes a team when it comes to some of those things. But we decided to do things the old ways. That's being a wife, and that's what we have lost. Yeah, doing things the old ways. I take care of my husband and I take care of home. I cook. I have already before 9 o'clock this morning. I had fed all of the animals. I checked out the garden and everything. I had to drop paperwork off for our business. Um, I have taken out. I got dinner prepped, so all I have to do is cook. So the house is clean. I can sweep. Some Mondays I get up, I sweep, mop, and dust before I even start my live. So I have gotten in a program where I get up and I do things and I get it done because that's my life. This is my routine. I love being home. I am a homebody, and I love taking care of home. I mean, before my husband get off, sometimes he home at 10:30, sometimes he home at 12, sometimes it's 2 o'clock. I can bake a cake from scratch, bread from scratch. I can do a whole lot in the time that my husband is gone. So when he come home, I'm chilling. We chilling. He come in the house, he put his bag down, he might eat something. We walk the garden and check out everything, see what's going on, what need to be done. Or we just admire, some of the flowers that open, or what we want to do next, or whatever. We do this together. But, this life is not for everybody because everybody don't have that mindset. Some women think I don't have to work because my husband paid the bills, blah blah this. I can go purchase this $3,000 pocketbook, get my nails and hair done, and eat out with my girls. He'll find something when he get home. I can do that. Is it gonna make home peaceful as it is? No, because my husband gonna be like, okay, um, you know, she ain't gotta cook for me, or she don't have to take care of me, but somebody will. So we don't even look, or we don't even take that attitude. I love what I do. It is a joy to think, what am I gonna cook my husband, you know, for dessert? What am I gonna cook for dinner? Most of the time, I already have it in my head, but I don't hang out. I have friends. My friends work or whatever. I have friends. Some of my friends don't work, and I can go kick it and chill and put my feet up with them. But I have things to take care of, and it's called home. My husband, and that's what I do first. So I do my own hair because you know when it hit the fan, who gonna do my hair? Who gonna do my nails then? Am I gonna be freaked out because I don't have these luxuries or I can't do or no. I just get it done and I'm happy with that. Now, if I want to go get my hair done or my nails done, I go get it done. It's not that I can't. If I want that $3,000 pocketbook, I mean, I'm gonna have to convince my husband that I need this pocketbook, but he is very frugal and he ain't trying to hear it, and I'm not even gonna go there anyway. But you know, I'd rather have a KitchenAid mixer or a Canon because Canon is my new thing now, and I want to learn it the safe and proper way. But those are the things that make me feel great. You know, buy me something, buy me a set of bowls or some spoons or some knives. That excites me because when I get in that kitchen, it feels good to cut with that knife. It's like cutting butter or that to hear that mixer in there spinning that dough that I ain't got to worry about working with my hand. But yeah, I need a stand mixer. Exactly, Kelly. But yeah, we found one. So it's just, I don't mind doing it. I don't have a sister. I am the only girl and the baby. I have five brothers. I am the baby and the only girl. So I don't have any sisters. I mean, I do have some sisters, but they all married. But they just, they sisters that, these are volunteer sisters that have touched my heart and I've taken them in as my family. Good morning, girls, Lawn. So, yeah, I enjoy making my husband something he enjoyed. Yeah, and it took me so long. Well, it's taken me so long to get a stand mixer because I don't mind mixing by hand. I mean, what's gonna happen if the what if happened? That mixer ain't gonna do me no good. So I know that I can do it by hand. I don't have a problem with it. So I'll make that cake from scratch and I will whip it up with my hand. No stand mixer, no hand mixer. I don't mind doing it. I can make bread with these two hands. I don't need a mixer. Now, a mixer will help me. It will help my back. But at least I know I have that skill. If things went left, I don't have to depend on, I can't make no bread because I ain't got no mixer. It's good to have, it's great to have because I'm gonna put that thing to use, but I know I can do it with my two bad hands too. So it's great. Same thing with canning. I have to learn how to can. As y'all know, we do um, grab your balls. It's canning season. Every Wednesday at 2 o'clock, we do a live now, and we talk all things proper and safety of canning. We're not telling people how to can or what you better do or what you. We just telling you the safe and proper way to do it. That's all we want to promote, safe and proper. So, those are the things that excite me. My husband know before he buy me a pocketbook or anything, a dress, buy me something to go in his house, a mixer, a pot, a pan. That's what excites me. So buy me some cast iron. Yeah, then we talking. Talk about excitement. So, that's just me. Cakes come out better when you bake with a wooden spoon anyway. Yeah, yeah. Life would be better with a stand mixer. It would be. It would be. Like that make life easier. But and it's good to have these things. I do have mixers. I have a whole bunch of stuff. But I also think about the what ifs. So I definitely have both skills to be able to do it with my hands and to do it the easy way with that mixer. So it's good. It's all good, but it's definitely easier with a stand mixer. I took out the Canon instructions because of your um your last Wednesday. Good, good. We went shopping, so now I have my whole Canon section in my dining room. I told my husband yesterday. I said I need to put a baker's rack right here. We went out and I got my we got more jars. We bought the kit, the utensil kit. I have my books always in reach. So we saw a canna in Walmart, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and order our canna and then we be ready to can. But I definitely want to make sure we promote and teach the correct and the safe way because we don't want to see anybody um, get sick or hurt because we gave or misgave some information. So it's all this can be fun and it can be great, but we definitely want to do it the right way. So it's gonna be great. I went to my aunt's house and she had my grandmother's old canning recipe book and she gave it to me. That was the best thing I could have gotten. I mean, my uncle, to me, my uncle was the best cook in the world. He passed away about a year and a half ago. He was the best cook in the world. Uh oh, from Thomas. But man, I can't think of nothing that guy cooked that was not like the best thing ever. And I'm always talking about his recipes. I'm always talking about his recipes. Oh my goodness. Those ain't nothing like that old school. Yes, books are essential when there are no internet or Google. Yep, yep. That's where you get it. So we went in the store and it was so funny because we were buying some jars and this lady walked up right beside us and I asked her about pickling. I said, how do you pickle eggs? And she said, oh, you do this, that, and the third, and whatever else. So we had pickling season, and I was looking on the back of everything. And they had a book there. I was looking through the book. I'm like, okay, we could have spent like all day in the canning section, which is very small and slim in Walmart. But, you know, all of the information that's right there, it's amazing. So definitely when you canning, you want to do it safely and proper. That way you don't have any oops. Because ain't nothing like a tummy ache or headed to the hospital for something worse. So yeah. Hey, Alicia Summer. So all right, y'all. But y'all look out for lives this week because we may do some pop-up lives. You know, of course, you all know that Led Farmer is coming to get rabbits. When he come get rabbits, we're gonna interview Led Farmer. I don't know if I ever seen. I did see him on T Nod, but she didn't interview him. So should we interview Led Farmer? Should I call it an interview, or will he be interviewing me? Because we need to teach him about rabbits. So when Led Farmer come get his rabbits, I'm gonna see if it's okay. We're gonna do a live with Led Farmer and his rabbits. He may want to save that for y'all for the video, but I think it'll be interesting to see Led Farmer coming to pick up his rabbits. So y'all be on the lookout for that live because yeah, record an interview. Yeah, so that's what we want to do. Yes, interview him. I'm out getting ready to put this stank super juice out, and yes, do an interview. So yeah, we're gonna talk to him and see. So y'all make sure when y'all go over there and comment on his live his video about his rabbit hutch, tell him y'all want to see an interview when he come to get his rabbits because he is coming to get rabbits, y'all. He is coming. I even tried to take the rabbits to him. He said, no, no, no. I'm coming to Savannah. So y'all make sure y'all go over there. Or when he go live, he may go live later. You tell him you want to see an interview. You need to interview, do a live with Black Tropical so we can see you get your rabbits. Or a video, either or. But yeah, we need to talk rabbits with Liam Palmer. So. Dandelion Jelly on Jam It Up June. Did I miss that? I need to go back and catch up with some videos. Jam It Up June. I definitely need to check that out. Dandelion Jelly? Woo. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all check out Led Farmer video. That is the cutest little hutch, rabbit hutch. You know, it's cute. It's nice. I think it's doable for what he's trying to do. But yeah, he gonna have to upgrade that real soon because those babies come real quick. So other than that, we have Wednesday. Grab your balls. It's canning season with Kettle Kitchen, Mennonite Farmhouse, and Grace and Fire. Healthy G Mom. Good morning, Soil Sister. Um, so y'all make sure y'all join us 2 p.m. Wednesday for Canon series. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. But y'all look out for those pop-up lives because we definitely gonna go live and get this interview in with Led Farmer and his rabbits. He gotta pick rabbits, y'all. I mean, we got rabbits out there. He just need to let us know what he wants. Thanks for making my weed picky. Let's see. Time more and no problem. No problem. We appreciate y'all. I'm gonna give Lavender a second to drop these links. She is dropping the links to Mennonite Farmhouse. Y'all check out her YouTube. Cattle Kitchen, the Canning King. He got all the information. He is doing Jam It Up June. Y'all check him out. When I say giveaways, giveaways. Y'all go over there, check out Kettle Kitchen, follow his Jam It Up June. Tons of giveaways. He can save y'all a couple dollars. Y'all can win a canning guides and lids and canners. So y'all make sure y'all go check out Kettle Kitchen and Grace and Fire. She is definitely the canning queen. She been canning just as long as I've been here. So y'all have a great day. Those canning labs are very helpful. Yes. Um, part two coming up for canning on Wednesday at 2 p.m. We appreciate you all. Y'all, let me see. I clicked out the chat now. Hope to see y'all Wednesday on these pop-up rabbit lives with Led Farmer. We appreciate you all. Y'all have a blessed day and don't let nobody steal your joy.